MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, you can see by the results, we're right back where we started from. When you're tied after 4, Game 5 is always critical. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2 to move on. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. J.J. Squires gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
Hard hit toward the hole. Beautiful diving stop. It's there, and he's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Ready now, Paul Wilkerson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Smoke toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Ball and a strike. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run, and that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or 2 early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead. And he's able to get back to first no problem as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
At the plate, Adam Ridgway. This he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. From the stretch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Murphy trying to get there. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting 9.
Stepping up now, Cliff Sullivan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike. McAlpin is off at first with 2 away. Fouled away. Oh, 2. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Pirates on top, 5-0. Cliff Sullivan has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Dewey Hamill is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Palucci is there, and he has it for the first out. Next up from New York, Alfonso Lantigua. And he fouls this one off. Lantigua stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. He's a first baseman, of course, but he can also be found in the outfield, as is the case in this one. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Batting 3rd.
Next for the Mets, Lonnie Adorno. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Down the 3rd baseline. And that's through for a hit. He'll get it into 2nd. And he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Bobby O'Rourke stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D, where you get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
The 0-2 once more. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now, Charles Snow. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
No.
First pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lantigua is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for pitching.
Ready for another chance? Paul Wilkerson. He singled his last time up. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the series. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate now, Richard Palucci, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swinging a soft liner. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Behind 0-2 now. Drive, base hit to right. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Damian McMullen is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Into the box, Darryl Cohen. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Second and third here, one man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Digging in, Rob Gowdy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB. Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Popped him up. Adorno is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 6 and the Mets 1. Leading off the inning, Will Greer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-1 home.
Well, next in.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gowdy arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Batting cut. The second baseman, Leslie.
Digging in, Leslie Murphy. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. And this will land foul. The 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Adam Ridgway. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 delivery. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Charles Snow is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Bounce towards the second baseman. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Damian McMullen. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Dewey Hamill. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gowdy is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Up next to the bat.
Into the box now, Alfonso Lantigua. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the opposite.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail 6-1. Next for the Buccos, Paul Wilkerson, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
(0-1) count, and the pitch. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Richard Palucci is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Standing in now, Todd Stewart, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. And that's the second out. Striding into the box, Darrell Cohen, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from 3rd. It's now 7-1.
Now back.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
In now, Rob Gowdy, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Pirates 7 and the Mets 1. Riding in once again, Lonnie Adorno. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Count is 1-2 now. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Bobby O'Rourke. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Palucci is there, 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 8.
Now in the box, Felipe Serrano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Slow little grounder left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Pirates 7 and the Mets 1. So coming to the plate, Alfred McAlpin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
The 1-1 home. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Popped him up. O'Rourke in foul ground. 2 gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Cliff Sullivan. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
One 0 count. Here it is. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on top 7-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 0-2 once more. Sliced hard on the ground. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. With the plate, Robbie Maldonado. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
But this is speared by the first baseman. Jarrett Bollinger will get the call here.
Hitting for the Mets, number 17, Jarrett Bollinger.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ken Martinez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lentigua is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping in, Paul Wilkerson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Richard Palucci. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. High in the air out to center field. Hamill will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. They're on top 7-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dewey, Hamill. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
This is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman.
So digging in now, Lonnie Adorno pulled high in the air out to left field. Gowdy is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bobby O'Rourke. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. They're down 7-1. Ruben Eastman comes on to pitch now, hoping.
Number 45, Ruben Eastman.
First offering on its way. Todd Stewart stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Eastman has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
So now to the plate, Darrell Cohen. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Hit down the line at first. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Rob Gowdy. Line drive base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Gowdy blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Pirates 7 and the Mets 1. Jose Vaccaro gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 12.
Ready once again, Felipe Serrano. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. This is pulled into right. Stewart is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Coming to the plate now, Will Greer. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Running hard, he's digging for second.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Leslie Murphy stands in as he looks at a called strike. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Leslie Murphy becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Robbie Maldonado is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Lou Lima will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Edgar Batista will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Adam Ridgway is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Gene Funk will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This is on the ground over to first. Throw gets him, 2 down. the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go. Tony Jackson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 24.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Edgar Batista is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Dewey Hamill comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. That one bends into the zone, a strike on the breaking ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Alfonso Lantigua. First two men of the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You see that so much, left-on-left matchup. That slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Popped him up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 7-1. Howard Doty enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep this.
Number 2. Howard Doty.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Paul Wilkerson is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Stepping in, Richard Palucci. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Doty, 28 years old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Todd Stewart. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And this is hit hard to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Jim Nobles gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 14.
Striding in to start the 9th, Lonnie Adorno, and they'll need him to get something going here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier, making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Bobby O'Rourke is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Nobles, playing here in his age 29 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Reined in. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Felipe Serrano, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Now batting. Right fielder. Will Greer.
Into the box now, Will Greer. And that misses ball 1.
1-0.
That evens it up 1-1. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks his zone again.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates are going to take a 3-2 lead back home for Game 6. They take a pivotal victory here on the road as this one is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
(7-1) the final score in tonight's Pittsburgh. Now 10 runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base.